Hi, Ian from Hooray here. I'd like to give you a few tips and a few pieces of advice around client interviewing and the interview process. First tip and piece of advice is ensure you have a sign-off for the role. Seems quite an obvious one, but yeah, ensuring you have a sign-off, you have all the relevant people within the hiring process, so anyone who's going to be meeting the candidates, make sure everyone is aware of the role and available, and you have everything mapped out. Tip and advice number 2, you want the interview process to be streamlined and slick. So ideally 2 or 3 interviews, perhaps a telephone interview or a bit of an intro to begin with, followed by 1 or 2 face-to-face or Zoom interviews or Teams. Make sure that in between each interview, ideally within a week of one another. You don't want to leave long gaps in between feeding back to the candidate and moving to the next stage in the interview process. So keep it really succinct and streamlined. Final tip and piece of advice in the interview process, make sure that once you have offered the candidate, that official offer letter confirmation goes out to them, ideally the same day. It just makes you look professional and excited about that candidate coming on board. You don't want to wait days or weeks before you actually send them the paperwork. Also, after offering the candidate, it's really important to keep that engagement and excitement before they start. So perhaps the candidate has 4 weeks notice. You want to keep engaged and in contact with them. So a phone call, a Zoom call, or perhaps meet them for a coffee, perhaps over Zoom at the moment, or some team drinks, but just keep that communication and engagement there. If I can offer any more advice or support with your interview process, I'm more than happy to have a chat. My contact details will follow.